said I'm in this bitch. All this stuff, once again. Honest with you. Come on. Let's hurry up and go. Because I just got irritated as a motherfucker. Just got irritated as a motherfucker. And I don't care right now. Let's go. Can I go ahead and get a message? No. You make me want to spaz the fuck out. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I already knew that. Can I go ahead and get a message for my collective? We're gonna make this quick and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Alright, let's go. The King of Cups is right here. You could be needing to stay calm. The Star card is right behind it. This could be in a public format. This could be around community. This could be around your friends. This could be around a social gathering or a social norm. The King of Cups, that is like a masculine energy. I don't care if I'm talking to a man or a woman here. That is like a masculine energy. That is someone who is very balanced, emotionally intelligent, emotionally balanced. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just a little bit aggravated right now. I'll get over it. Just either get the fuck on or listen to the message. I don't know, whichever one you'd like to do. Okay, I'm just a little irritated right now. I don't know what else this could possibly be. The King of Cups with the Star. Being expressant online. You could be telling things as it is in a very balanced place, state, especially to people in your community online. This is what I'm picking up on here as well. That King of Cups, once again, that's like emotional balance. All right, let's go. Why is the King of Cups here? What is the message for my collective? What is the message here? The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Someone is no longer stressed, paranoid, scared around something. Prince of Cups. This could be someone who wants to send you a message, who wants to invite you somewhere, who wants to or is thinking of you is what I'm picking up on here as well. The Sun in reverse. This could be someone who's depressed. This could be someone who is exposed, This could be someone who has a lot of manipulation. Someone who is highly manipulative. Highly. Someone who sends you a lot of evil eye. Someone who looks at you and who is very jealous. Someone who looks at you and is very envious. Well, how the hell did we just have all of this? Ace of Swords in the reverse. This is the same person who would never tell you. They would never tell you that they hate your stinking guts. Love alpha. They'd never tell you that bullshit. Right? Because it's kitty love anyways. They'd never tell you that. They'd never tell you that everything. I'm just laughing. They'd never tell you that their feelings are hurt. They never tell you these things. I'm getting heavy Gemini. Scorpio, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Libra. The overall is the Prince of Swords. Someone may come in to talk shit to you. Okay. Like, this is just out the woodworks. What the fuck? This is just out the woodwork. Something could be coming and rushing to you very quickly. That's what I'm getting here as well. Didn't I just say something about Gemini? Right? Gemini, that is a form of communication. So fast communication could be coming in. This could be from somebody who is putting off like they are not stressed. They're putting off. Because why the hell are all these other cards in reverse? They're putting off like they are not stressed. They're putting off. Saving face as if they are not paranoid, scared, going through traumas, triggers, issues, maybe even mental issues. Okay, clarify that Nine of Swords in the reverse. I just feel like this person is like trying to pull off something. Upper reverse. Still reverse. Let's keep going. I'm going to keep going with what I'm feeling because this is what I'm seeing as well. I'm seeing that you're being shown something. And so you might not believe me for what I'm saying. I don't care. Anyway, I'm just trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. You feel me? You may not be seeing that person is bullshit. Because they're wanting to show you, oh, we're doing good. No, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, you know? Maybe as much as you catch them, they admit. It's like as soon as you point a finger at them, they raise their hands up even higher. They raise their hands up even higher, like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. This is what I'm picking up on here. This is what I'm getting. Someone is saving face very bad. Very bad. Cowboys, I love you, Papa. I love you. Tea time, I love you. Yes, everything is okay with him. He just has allergies. He just has allergies. He's sitting right here, right next to me. So, as he should. That's my baby. I know some of you guys were worried as well because that shit definitely scared me. It definitely scared me yesterday. I'm a big doggy person, but that's just even besides that. This is my baby. This is my baby. I take care of him like he's my baby. You know? So I didn't give a damn. 5 a.m. Where the fuck is the bed at? Fuck all that. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. Especially, I don't know. I have a deep sentimental things. For animals, people, places, and things. And I don't know. It would have just broke my heart. Y'all probably would have never saw me. I probably would have just disappeared, bitch. I probably would have disappeared. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This my baby. My baby. I'd be fucked up about the things that are attached to me. I'm really messed up. Bitch, let me tell you, I hopped off this motherfucking camera, bitch. I was on mode real quick. I was on mode real quick. See, so it just didn't make sense to me. I don't know why, but I thought about this randomly. I was like, I don't know how people could pause shit and record, like press record on the camera and want to record stuff like that. I've never had that type of thought. Even now, seeing how people are, you feel me? I've never been like that. Like, bitch, I threw my phone, bitch. Wah! Where the fuck is the keys? I need to figure this out now. I was crying. I was all crying and shit. I was like, my baby died. And he's just sneezing and shit. He was having extremely bad allergies. He has extremely bad allergies. He's only a year. He's still a baby. You know, he's only been in this world for a year. You know what I mean? So he's a baby. He's a baby for real. You know? So let me keep going. I apologize. I know y'all don't want to hear about my dog and fuck that bitch. And yeah, I get it. We get it, friend. We get it. We get it. Shit. I love you. Shit. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You know, I don't know. Someone likes to see your misfortunes. They like to see misfortunate things going on with you. They enjoy seeing that. It gets their rocks off. It makes them feel better, whoever that is. This is what I'm picking up on here as well. That's pretty sick, don't you think? That's pretty sick. So if my dog would have just like, hey, you heard it, shit. You heard it. Some of you guys were even on here hearing him go through what he was going through, his little spasm that he was going through. To know that some people out there are sitting there full turn. And I mean, I get it, because you know what? I see what a lot of people watch online. I see all the sickening things, down to people fucking animals. So I get it. You know, I get it. I get how sick and demented somebody's mind could be. But to sit here and wish that on my life, could never, bitch. I don't know what someone is sitting there wanting or expecting, but it's like they gotta rise. They gotta rise. And that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. That just shows me where you are mentally, you know, and where I need to stay away even more, right? And I hope people are staying away from you, because that's a dangerous person right there. And I'm not talking about in a good way, guy. I'm not talking about in a good way. Shit, that is just someone I'm going to stay away from. I would never want to watch something suffer. And that's just me, personally. Didn't matter if it was an enemy. I've seen my enemies suffer. I've been the same. What do you think God's consciousness is? I think a lot of you are idiotic when it comes to that type of sentiment. You know, God also loved his enemies to a sense where, was he like, help, yeah, you know, you cut my arm off, let me help you with the other arm? Hell no. Because as soon as you try to slice and dice this, you ended up slicing and dicing your own. You go home and you wonder why all your kids' hands are gone. You understand? You don't understand that when you were cursing me, you cursed everybody in your family. You cursed everyone surrounding you. You also cursed the ones that come after you. Do you understand? Yeah, people don't get it. 11:11 on that motherfucking timer. I know what I'm talking about. So feel free. Shit. I'm still living and breathing, praying daily. I do that regardless. I don't want anyone to ever sit here and feel like I pray because of you. I pray for me. I pray for myself. I pray for my family. I pray for the goodness in the world. And I also pray for you. I got to be honest with you because you deserve that sentiment too. You deserve that grace too. And shit, I'm pretty sure you're probably mad that you can't even come from a place like that. That shows how much me and you are different. Whoever I'm speaking to with the hate behind their eyes. You feel me? We see the hate behind your eyes, motherfucker. We see it. We don't want to sit here and we don't want to dap you up, bitch. I'm hearing this shit. We see the hate behind your eyes. I'm hearing a song in my head, and usually when I hear songs like that, that's usually my ancestors or spirit guides in general. It doesn't have to be mine. Angels, ancestors, higher beings, like they're on call. They are on force right now. That is by Yo Gotti. I don't even know what. I think Yo Gotti is a Virgo, actually. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go. Let's go. Because I'm just not even going to deal with that type of shit. There's no reason for me to do that. I know what I'm feeling and I know what I hear. Right? And I know why I'm also up. Because why the fuck would I be up at 2 a.m.? Besides a thoughtless bitch trying to think about something. A thoughtless bitch trying to think about nothing. Remember that. When you find yourself up at times in the night, it's because the bitch is up thinking. Thinking about what? We sure don't know, huh? Shit, if a bitch decided to get up and tell somebody, maybe we would. Maybe we could actually figure something out, right? But instead of sitting here and deciding to be honest, because it's so easy to be more honest, y'all. It takes more time to be manipulative. It takes more time to be, you know what? Let me try to pull the rug from somebody. Like, it takes more time to do that. It takes more strategy. I'm just being honest with you, again, with that throat chakra acting up. And I'm just sitting here exposing it all. I'm just sitting here exposing all of what this person was planning on doing. This person is very self-serving. How would they know who this person is? I want to know. How would they know who this person is? This is the same person that you... Whoa, bitch. Death before dishonor. The Seven of Swords. Right there. Death before dishonor. This is what I'm hearing. This could be someone who takes a lot of things to the grave. Who uses. Oh, on my mama. I swear I'm not lying. On my grandmother, I swear. On my kids. And those are going to be the same kids rolling over in the goddamn dirt. This what you said about us? And that is so sick. You see how I just sat here and said that this person has no type of compassion even for the living? Even for the living. I told you, this is someone out here who enjoys seeing people in torture, in despair. And it's because this is the same type of person who's in that. I'm telling you specifically who this person is. And they are hiding behind a fucking facade, G. You would not even think that unless you stuck around for a little bit longer. I feel like you only stick around just enough. Do you understand? There is someone sitting here wearing such a facade you would never even know, it seems. Maybe this is even being thrown over your head. What the fuck is this, bro? Eight of Swords. This is the same person who may even be going to jail. There may be either death or jail. Like, damn. Imagine that. God getting so tired of someone not learning from something, because God gives a lot of chances. He has a lot of patience. You have no clue. This man has a lot of patience. So whether this was years, decades that he gave, and someone who was not listening, this could also just be around the harassment of others. I don't know why I'm even picking up on that. The Wheel of Fortune, I'm telling you, something is turning. Like, somebody's life is about to change. Something is about to change. There's about to be some type of major extreme changes. Again, we got that Scorpio card that was on top. We got that death card once again. This is double confirmation on the death. This is someone who could be going through a dark night of the soul. Okay, this is someone who loses everything. I want to let me tell you about the dark night of the soul. All right, that is a place where you lose everything. You lose people around you. You lose your friends. You lose your family members, and it's not by choice either. It's not by choice. People don't. It seems like people don't comprehend you. I know. I used to be in these places. I've been in a couple dark nights of the soul. Right? Because people just think there's only one. No, you get a couple throughout your life. You could go through 20. Shit, 500, boo. What do you mean? There's no number. Anyway. I remember when I was at a place where no one really understood me. No one was really understanding what I was going through. Especially the place, the desire that I was looking for. I was looking for something in a place where there was nothing but hopelessness. I was literally, have you ever heard that song by Rihanna? We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. And she's a Pisces. I'm a Pisces too. That's pretty funny how that just popped up in my head. I found a lot of love for myself, for the things that loved me as well. And these were objects. This was a passion. This was a job that you see me working today. Okay? I found all of this in something where a lot of people would call a hopeless place. I was in a place where I was couch hopping, boo. I was couch hopping. I was so scared. I was in an active drug addiction back then. I'm just letting you know what my story was. I was in an active drug addiction to the point where I was too scared to go outside. I was just too scared, and it wasn't just, just being scared to go outside. Where I'm from, a lot of people know my family. So I was always targeted, even just for no reason. I was genuinely just targeted. It was a small town where I come from, so everyone knows everyone, literally. It's very tiny. You could walk the town if you wanted to, So I was constantly targeted a lot in my hometown. So I was always frightened to go outside because what the fuck? There was just no point. I didn't know why I'd be getting in trouble. I was not like a trouble person. I'm not a troubled person. Yes, I had issues, but I was not a troubled person looking for trouble. You understand? All right. So, anyways, let's keep going. Everyone was coming at me in all angles. Everybody, including myself. I was coming at myself. This is whenever I was going through a lot of spiritual things back then. I'm trying to express this as much as I can because I just don't care. I don't care if you believe me or not. I don't care. This is just my life. I have to tell you because this might just resonate for someone out there. This is when I really, really, one of my first times that I really had something extremely supernatural happen at me. I was having, and I didn't know what these words or what these things were. I was having a lot of dark apparitions surrounding me at that time. Now, mind you, I told you, I was in an active drug addiction. Okay? I also had my ancestors around me. Okay? I thought I was. Let me not be harsh on myself like that. I thought I was in a psychosis. I thought I was tripped out. I thought I was tripping, bitch. But then I stopped doing the drugs, and it was still there. Fuck. Stopped doing the drugs, and it was still there. It wasn't just that. It got emphasized. What I didn't know was my spirit guides, my loved ones, they were helping me. They were helping me try to get off of these things, and I didn't even know. I could not understand, because people who are living, they don't get the dead. So I get it. I get it. This is when I first saw my first demon, right? Because demons come in very many shapes and forms. Okay, I want to let you know that. Well, there was this demon that used to hunch around me in this home. Okay, this home was full of negativity, just full of it. And I could, again, this was just a place that I had to stay at that point in time. I had nowhere else to go, this thing would follow me around all in the house. It would try to scare me. It would try to feed off of my fear. It would try to feed off of paranoia that apparently I had. It would feed off of my dreams and feed me scary dreams, It would try to scare me when I was unawares. I don't know how else to express that. When I would just be to myself, like my eyes are unaware. That's when something would happen, It would sense something else, whether that was my hearing, whether it was my senses, like a breeze going across my neck and feeling those shivers, like, what the fuck was that? It would trick me a lot. That was a trickster. That was a trickster spirit. I had demonic spirits, trickster spirits that were surrounding me, and I didn't even know this. I didn't know this. Again, it's crazy what type of space you walk into and you don't know. The people who were there, the things that conjure in these spaces. I'm a big believer because I went through this. This is not just off of, book education and research and blah, blah, blah. Don't you think that I was that person at a point in time who sat there and was like, you're bullshit, man. You're bullshit. Don't get me wrong. I love believing the magic and blah, 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 but you're bullshitting me, man. So you can say all this you want, friend. Rightfully, I get it. Rightfully, I get it. I'd get if you would not believe what I said today. And it happened to you tomorrow. Shit. I gotta be real with you. Someone woke up the dead and they're pissed. They're pissed. Someone woke up the dead and they are pissed. Didn't I just sit here and say something about making the deceased roll over? The hermit card right here, that is a deceased loved one. Someone woke up the dead and they are pissed. Okay. I just woke up the dead and they just told me, you still not that girl. You still not that girl. I just heard that. Yes, I am. I am doing donation readings, but I'm doing this right now. All right. I really hope someone is just walking with me as I'm talking about this, because I've been feeling very self-confident about what I expressed recently, especially online, because of how in depth or how it's changed. It changed. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but the way that I read tarot changes. It has changed. If anyone has seen me or who's in here to know me, they notice that things have changed. The way that I read tarot has changed, So I completely understand. Let's go. Just know that I come from a place of understanding. I understand you a lot. Even when you're still sitting here trying to figure out the space of where you need understanding. It's okay. Come on. Enchanted, I love you so much. How are you, you bad bitch? You need to stay focused. You need to stay leading. Stay focused on whatever you've been focused on. This could also be around work. You could actually be a manager or a boss at your work, or someone who is like a head lead, special lead, whatever this is at your job. Okay? You could just be needing to focus on that for now. Hold back. There are things, energies, people, places, and things that are trying to sit here and fuck with you. This could also be a fire sign and an air sign. An air sign who could sit here and watch you at your work. Two of Cups, a connection. So what is the message here? What is the message here? Right? Because again, you got somebody sitting here evil-eyeing you, trying to send fucked up things your way, but not even willing to come and speak to you. What type of coward is that? Once again, that is someone who sits here, throws rocks, and hides their hands. That is a coward. That is a coward. You understand? So, what is the message here? The Five of Cups, and the coward they are. A sad, a pitiful. I don't pity the fool. I don't pity the fool, boo. I don't pity the fool. Queen of Cups, and you're feeling this too. You're feeling that sadness. You could be feeling these waves of sadness, these waves of out of nowhere, I just want to cry and when did I lose this? No. You're not doing none of that. You don't need to do none of that. You're fine. You're fine. God, you're fine. All right? Rub your face. Shake that shit. Wash that shit off your hands. Wash it off your hands. What are you doing? Hey, Jim. I love you. I know I look so ghetto-licious right now, y'all. Please. Please. Something is done and over with. This could even be a Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, didn't I just sit here and tell you something around your senses? That is what that Queen of Cups is. You're being tricked around your senses. Do not be fooled. You know who you are. You know what you're feeling. You need to find time by yourself. Stop being around everybody so damn much. Find time by yourself and come back to yourself. You know you. I'm happy. Cool. Life is not always G, right? But you know what? We're having a great fucking day. Fuck all that. You understand? You have to declare these things. You can't just sit here and, yep, live. Yep. Okay. Bless you, Lawrence. Bless you. Oh my gosh, bless you. Oh my gosh, bless you. Bless you so much, Lawrence. Bless you so much. Bless you. Bless you so much. Wow. Bless you. It's very hard. Especially that is extremely recent. It's extremely fresh. Bless you. You could know the truth surrounding something that... Why do we have all these people here? Why do we have all these people here? So let me go ahead and just get into it. All of a sudden, my asthma is going off. Someone could have breathing problems. There could be something going on in the air. Okay, and this is what I'm getting here as well. Okay, I'm not just talking about allergies. I've had this type of message before. Okay, something could be going on in the air. All right, why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? The Fool in reverse. Somebody knows that they were stupid. Somebody knows that they were being a dumbass. They know this. And they don't know how to come back around. They don't. Five of Swords, because that would make them a hater. 333. That would make them a hater who just came back around. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen someone who had to chew on their words? That's what I'm picking up on here. Empress, you need to take some type of action to spin that wheel. I don't know what you need to do here. It's like it's time for you to take control. You sitting here and you're waiting for what? Who's sitting here waiting for something? No, put that shit in your hands. What you trying to do? What are you doing, love? What are you waiting for? Get into it. You're being very supported. 333 on my timer. Why is that 333 there? You got the Delphic Bee. That is God right there. Oh, about to bless you. God's about to bless you. What? For what? See, you see how we have all this stuff right here, but yet we're still focused on you? Because this is where you need to be. This is where you need to be. You need to be focused on you. Yes, ignore the bullshit. It's like inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Okay? You are in the process of learning to just only hone in on your own energy right now. And this is what I'm picking up on here as well. Okay? You need to do that. You need to do that. Okay? Because there's a lot of things that are sitting here that are causing anxiousness, this overwhelmingness around you. This could even be like needing to spend a bag around something. I got to be honest with you, that it may be a hefty load. I'm seeing a number. Can I be honest with you? I'm seeing 8,500. I don't know if that is 8,500 that is coming back. I don't know if that is $8,500 that is going to be spent. I don't know. 8,500. 1985. The year could be significant. Again, this money could just be significant. All right. The Four of Cups. This could be something that you are ignoring right now because it's just a hit in the head. It's just bumping your head. It's bumping your head. You need to hold on. You're going to be blessed. Hold on. Okay? You're going to be blessed. Hold on. Everything is working in strategy right now. Just hold on. Okay? Yeah, look at this. The Hanged One. You need to hold on. You need to sit back and get a better look. You're not seeing the full picture to something yet. The Death card. This could even be around a death. This could be, again, my condolences. This could even be around someone who had their own. Who maybe even changes, again, because this does not have to be a death. This could be changes, transformations, right? Around status, around stability, around the money, finances, abundance. This could even be around a home, a structure, family, values, business ventures, things of the sorts like that. This is what I'm getting here as well. Okay. I'm screaming. Some of you guys were really, really, really close. Oh, and you're really sad. You're really sad about this. Some of you guys are really messed up about a deceased loved one just passing off. This could still be even years ago. Even years ago. And it could be that time of year where, it's that time where, you're thinking of them, you're remembering them, whatnot. Can I tell you that they're showing you love? Can I tell you that they're sending you love? They're actually sending you, there's a sparkle on here. This is not a part of the card. I don't know how that got on here. Have you been seeing stars? You might just see a shooting star, and that is signifying that that was from that loved one. I want to let you know that. Okay? They're going to make a wish for you. Do you understand? All right? This is also giving me love. I want to let you know something. When people die, they have such a big understanding of themselves, of the world, of things in between. So much that there's no hate. There's all love. It's all love because they have such understanding of everything. Even why they were where they were. Their wrongs and their rights and in-betweens. Right? And overall, they just want to pour it back. A lot of your deceased loved ones, they come into such an understanding. They don't want to miss out. They want to see how they could give it back in return. How can I feed you? Because I know that, damn, things might be hard when I'm gone. So how can I do this while I'm here? How can I do this? I'm still here. Someone is going to let you know that they are still very much around. And I want to let you know that as well. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. They just want you to see something or a bigger look into something. This is what I'm getting here too. They're going to always be with you or constantly be around you wherever you go. And this is what I'm getting here too. You see how I was just sitting here talking about you need to have discernment. Because not everything that you're sitting here calling to, or in presence with could be that spirit guide, So please, ask someone who maybe even has that education, who may even help you decipher how can you speak to this and that, how not to speak to this, to that. Do you understand? Do not be swayed. Do not be persuaded. Because these trickster spirits are real out here, boo. If people manipulate you in real time, what makes you think they don't do that shit in the death. What makes you think they don't do that shit in the death? I just heard in the underground. Oh my God. Why is the magician in reverse? It could be this father figure. This Taurus. What the fuck? Cancer? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What? Why is the magician in reverse? Someone is definitely just trying to manipulate. It's because they're unhappy. They're very unhappy with their past actions as well, and they've seen where they're not even seeing where they've bumped their head. I'm telling you, there is some type of manipulation around your fulfillment as well. Please, I just sat here and told you need to sit back or stand back and see something. You're not seeing something appropriately. You're not seeing something appropriately. It's like someone wants you to bump your head. Someone wants you to give up on something. This could even be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be on yourself. Someone is wanting you to give up on something. Someone is literally throwing you energy to make you give up on something. This is what I'm picking up on here as well. Okay? I don't really get these kinds of readings. Isn't a reading supposed to be one-on-one personal? Absolutely not. It could definitely be. But I speak for a group of people because whether you know this or not, there are a group of people who are going through issues. I don't care if it's 2. I don't care if it's 200. You can go ahead and go look at the views because I don't pay attention to stuff like that. You understand? Thousands of people come just to see the video. And who cares? Out of that thousands of people, it could be 10 people who get that. Cool. That was the message. That's all I needed. If 10 people ended up changing their life, that's what it was. Changed an outcome. That's what it was. I just do what God asks of me. That's it. Again, there goes that Ace of Cups. You are rejecting and ignoring this love as well. You could be rejecting. You could be deciding. You said, fuck love. I want money. This is what I'm getting here as well. And you're cool with it. You're cool with it. There could be some type of wishes being fulfilled or about to be fulfilled. This could be in regards to the past. This could be something that you are not seeing at this moment, 9 of Wands. Something that you are bumping your head surrounding. Something that you were about to reject and ignore or reject and ignored at a point in time. What was this 4 Cups? Someone that you did. Again, this is someone in the 5 of Cups. Someone who is sad, fucked up, emotionally disturbed, still fucked up, but immature. Immature. Don't know how to get their shit together in a sense. Or acts like they do. Right? Why is that Ace of Pentacles right here? A lot of you guys are getting some money from work as well. Getting a promotion. Getting promoted. Keep going. Keep doing what you need to do. A lot of you guys just got that message. You just got your confirmation. Keep going. Someone is even willing to spend a bag on you. Just to speak. Just to maybe even resolve their own issues. I don't know how they feel like you have the answer to a problem of theirs, but 10 of Cups. I don't know. This person feels like you can answer a problem. Can my collective answer figure out or resolve a problem that they have? Can they? God can. This can even be like God's will. This can even be like you staying committed to something if you were in a relationship. 6 of Wands, there will be some type of victory and success if someone decides to lean on something bigger than them. And this is what I'm getting here as well. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Stop looking at the past losses, disappointments, scenarios, situations. This is what I'm getting here as well. Why is the Sun in reverse? Why is the Sun in reverse? The 8 of Pentacles, people could be being exposed. So I could be talking to a tarot reader. I could be talking to someone who does not have to be a tarot reader. This could be someone who makes videos and they put out their perspective. Like, my thought on this is, and you could not even be saying names. But a lot of people who watch you are like, bitch, are you talking about me? When you could just be talking in general, like something could have just crossed your mind and you could have just decided to talk on it. Some of you could actually be talking about these people. And you don't really give a fuck. You just like, yup, yeah, I'm talking to you. What about it, bitch? 44 on the timer. Some of you guys, again, this is at work. This is at work. 8 of Pentacles, that is work. That is something that you're deciding to do by yourself. Someone could be depressed and deciding to just cover it up with work. 8 of Wands, clarify the Sun in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles. What is being exposed here? This is so discombobulated. I'm telling you, someone is conflicted. Someone is also going to show you their conflictions. I'm telling you, it could even be with like the way that their face is, how, you know, they become confused real quick, but then fix their face like, yeah, everything's good. You know, I don't know how else to express this. This person is very conflicted, and you're going to see this. You're going to see how conflicted this person really is, how confused this person really is. People are being exposed at your work. This could even be a fire sign that is being exposed. You could be being exposed for your skills. All right, you could be really, really good at something that you're skilled at. I gotta be real. Give me a second. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles with the Sun in reverse. You're being guided to do this. You are being guided to speak on something, share a post on something, send a post, send a message, send something somebody way. Shots fired, pew, pew. You were told to do this. This is what I'm getting here. You were told to do this. Clarify the Sun with the Princess of Wands. This could even be practitioners. Clarify what's hidden underneath the moon. Because now we got the Sun and the moon. There are shifts going on like night and day. This could have been a fire sign that you walked away from. God could have told you to walk away from this person as well. Queen of Wands. This person could have definitely been, again, we got that Magician here. Dude, this is giving like lovers who were putting like sex magic on each other, or a lover who was doing that. A lover who was putting pictures in jars and bottles. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Someone who was like, what the fuck is this shit? Someone paying practitioners to do work. So someone could do this, that, and the third. Like, this is odd shit. This is very odd. All right? This is very odd. I gotta be real. And God is exposing it all. God decided he wanted to expose all of this. He said, there's been so much secrecy and illusions around the way. Let me actually show you what it is. Out the door you go. You may not even seeing all of this still. You could have already went out the door, and all of these things are being exposed as you left. Do you understand? This is what I'm picking up on here as well. 7 of Swords. They're all liars. They're all liars. They're all liars, and they're all hoes as well. Who is this Princess of Wands to my collective? This could be a Leo. This is someone who is imbalanced as hell. Whoa, I just heard something about a pH balance. They could not. I'm not talking about anyone. I'm not talking about anyone, because I don't mean that in a mean way at all. I don't want anyone to ever find that in a disrespectful way. But I'm going to tell you something. If you were not treating your body right, how do I expect you to treat my body right? Right? So, and that includes like intimate moments, right? I don't just let anyone in. I don't do that. And bitch, I'm honestly, quite frankly, a very honest person. If I feel like you're not eating right, or I'm feeling uncomfortable with you, this is not me sitting here saying I'm controlling what you eat. No, because bitch, I eat good shit too. I eat the fatty foods too. I eat all that as well, with moderation. Okay. A lot of people overindulge in the alcohol, overindulge in this, that, and the third. I don't want that affecting my pH balance. You understand? Okay, that's all I'm trying to express. I hope that can be expressed to someone. So someone's pH balance, whether this is a man or a woman, someone stinks. Someone stinks. And yes, balls and dick can stink. While we just sitting here talking about coochie. All right? Have you ever You can also tell by a man by the way their sperm is. I'm just being honest with you. By the way that their sperm color is. Sometimes you'll see when somebody isn't taking care of themselves. Especially a man specifically. And this comes off of personal experience. I know, right? They have dirty cum. They have dirty sperm. So you'll see that their sperm looks dirty. It doesn't look like the milky white. I'm just being honest with you. We're adults here. We have to speak about these things. It's not the milky white. It's like dirty, orangey, yellow, maybe even a green hue. I'm being honest with you. Please, y'all, check things before you touch them. And that goes for the women out there as well. Okay? I'm not disrespecting nobody. I hope I'm speaking from a very educated place, because this is not to belittle anyone or make anyone feel any type of way. Women, they can get yeast infections just as simply as wearing their drawers too long, wearing the wrong drawers. Do you understand? They could be wearing, they could have just bought that underwear, put them on, wore them a few hours, boom, yeast infection. Please stop. I'm saying some of you guys are extremely sensitive, and your body actually tells you by the way that it reacts to people. Have you not noticed that? Have you not noticed that sometimes when you have sex, your body's like rejecting it, like, ugh. I don't know why I felt like that ick after having sex with that person. I don't know why the sex wasn't going right. It's like we weren't, motioned in the way we would need to. Discombobulated. It's like the sex was discombobulated. He's going this way, I'm going this way. I'm giving you examples, my darling. Synchronized sex is a real thing. People could really have good sex out there. Could really have good pleasures. Pleasures in all different forms. Different forms. Does not just have to be sexual pleasures. People could please themselves. But you know what? That's a whole different conversation that a lot of young people, you're too young. I don't give a damn how old you are. You're too young-minded for me. You're too uncomfortable with these type of conversations. But how do you expect to know more about yourself? How? Someone could be a Reiki? A Reiki? Is that how you say that? A Reiki? A Reiki mentor? Practitioner? Someone could work with, I don't want to say sex appeal. I don't know why I wanted to say that though. I forgot what that's called. But it has the dealings with Kundalini awakenings. I forgot what that's called. Let's keep going. Thank you, Enchanted. All right, y'all. You're blossoming as you should be. You're blossoming as you should be. So what is the message here? Clarify that Knight of Pentacles. Clarify that Knight of Cups. Again, you see how I'm already saying it. Five of Swords. These people are haters. The same people who are sitting here saying that they want to show you love, they're actually hating on you. And you know what? Fuck it. Play the game. Fuck it. Because a bitch always think that they on top of something. I'm not saying you aren't either. But you're definitely a couple steps ahead. You know what's going on. Three of Wands. Just wait for something. Wait for what? Something is about to end very, very harshly. Clarify that Ten of Swords. This could even be for connections. You know the truth. You know what this is. They want you to be quiet. They want you to be quiet. This could even be around someone that you find to be a bitch, that you hold back from. King of Wands, maybe even a fire sign. People who are going through it internally. So that's another thing. God will break you down in several ways. It's not just, oh, he'll break you down in your finances. He'll break you down this way. He'll break you down through your relationships. He breaks you down up here. Because that's how everything starts reflecting outwardly. You know? That's the truth. How you feel here is what is exerted outside of you. And you see it by the way people are, how they operate, how their homes are, how their rooms are, how their cars are. And again, no one is perfect, especially if you have a family out there. Please know that. You feel me? I just got done cleaning out my car the other day. I got 2 kids. Fuck is you talking about? I got to it. You understand? Please don't ever feel like I am judging you. It's like you need some type of non-judgment here. And I want you to know that. Nobody is ever judging you here. I'm just sitting here as the leader that I am, talking to another leader, giving you some fellow camaraderie. I'm trying to help you out. That's it. Okay? What is the advice here? What is the advice here? This could even be an air sign and a fire sign who are trying to throw you some love all of a sudden because they're going through it and they're watching you. They're watching you. Page of Swords. What is the advice here? This is coming quick. Justice. Some type of conversation. Whoa. You're welcome. This could be several people that you've leveled up from. You're not even in the same basis as these people anymore. I can understand if you could fuck with them because you know, y'all fuck with each other like that, and it's like smoking, right? You used to be with a group of people who smoked, okay? And then you grew out of that. Thank you so much, Just Try. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Right? You grew out of that, right? Well, it's like those people want to come back around. Hey, you wanna smoke again? No, we're good. We're good. You know, and I have no problem with you wanting to smoke. But baby, that's just not for me no more, man. People don't respect stuff like that. They don't know. Because that's all they know. I'm telling you the truth. And that's sad to say, but it is what it is. Clarify that Prince of Swords. Telling you, this could even be children that are gonna get some act right. I gotta be honest with you. Like you could have some children that are acting up, okay? And I just heard advanced children. Stop calling your children bad. Call them advanced. I just got advanced kids. Yeah, because they be doing things that they don't even know what they be doing sometimes. They be too ahead of themselves. Damn it, they're advanced. Okay? It is what it is. It's okay. You need to start looking at things differently, my love. It'll make you operate differently. So this is giving me you've been changing your perspective. You're a constant perspective changer. What is coming in quickly? Someone who has been watching you. This could even be a tarot reader. You could be silently observing because you know what is coming in and who is coming in with the Prince of Swords and Princess of Swords. 1111. This is a confirmation. This is a confirmation. This could also be some news that is coming in. Some really, really good news that is about to balance out your situation, your foundation, your home situation, even your relationship. This is what I'm getting here as well. 3 of Swords, and add some type of healing to the scenario. This is what I'm getting here too. I feel like this is a group of people. Third parties who are watching you. People who are outside of you. They can't even get in. And I don't mean to say it like that. 5 of Cups. Shit. Weren't they in at a point? I don't know. 4 of Cups. You're ignoring it. I'm not even trying to say too much. Because you know that they're lying. You know that they're sneaky. You know that they're plotters. This is what I'm picking up on here as well. I don't even want to sit here and say that. Like, it could even be the fact that this person has done what they've done before, and you have no choice but to trust what has been put in front of you. So that person could genuinely be fucking up the blessings or the help that they needed just because of their actions that were provided at a point in time. Telling you the truth. What is the outcome here? 9 of Pentacles. You being straight. You being fine. You being just fine. 9 of Pentacles. Free. Independent still. Leading. Leading for others. Because that's what leaders do. That is what leaders do. That's what heroes do, is what I just heard. I'm dead. This is giving me marvels. You know, in Marvels, you know, even when the enemy is going through bullshit, they'll help the enemy out sometimes. They'll be like, you know, even though I just sat here and you try to kill me, you know, there's still good in this world. You know that, right? I feel like you are letting someone know there is still good left in this world, love. Not all chivalry, not all hope is gone. Didn't I just sit here and tell you that we found love in a hopeless place? Not all hope is gone, love. Wow. That is your message. The Emperor is here. This Emperor could be hurt. There could be a man who was hurt. And you could not see this. This person could be coming your way as well. 5 of Swords. And this could be out of what they feel. A lot of people can't help what they feel. They don't know how to get education around it. Please know that too. You know, sometimes it's not people's fault for why they hate, why they're spiteful, why they want what you have as well. Sometimes they didn't know anymore. They didn't know any better. They didn't, and you know, I'm not sitting here saying, oh yeah, you know, so let me give you what I have here. No one said that. Nobody said that. Okay? But this person is genuinely realizing the damage that they did. They are. They are in genuine, wow. That King of Cups right there. This person knows exactly what they did. And they could be about ready to come and talk about it. Whether this is a man or a woman, they could be about ready to come and express themselves. Yeah, look, out of a hopeless place. 7 of Pentacles. You might actually even make some bank around this. You could have been waiting for this as well. It's like, well, we just knew. The time was just going to tell, right? I love you. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to hit me in my bio. You guys have a good one.